Today is November 14th, 2018, and today is Wednesday morning. So looking at the highlights of the day, I'm going to first start out with our economic events, and that's going to come out at 3:30 South African time. Core price index out of the United States. That's an important event. Be aware of it. And then later today, we're going to discuss on the graph some of the Forex symbols, what is happening with the US dollar versus all the major pairs. And we're going to look at that and we'll see what we can expect next. Commodities, oil, big sell-off, and gold has it breaking lower towards the 1200. We're going to discuss that as well. Indices in terms of the Dow has a big retracement, but what can we expect next? And lastly, Apple stocks breaks below $200 and is really selling off quite sharply, and we're going to take a look at that. So let's see what we can expect next in the markets. So we're going to first start out with the Euro USD, and as you can see, we're below this 113-ish level, which is resistance, previous support. Okay, and as you can see, it's breaking down lower. Now, this may be just a retracement for a breakout on the upside, so just be aware of it. If there's some reluctance breaking below this 14-day move average, we may see ourselves bouncing higher and breaking this 113 on the high side as the CPI number is coming out. Now, everything has really been very weak versus the US dollar since the Dow Jones is selling off. Okay, this is the time of year where we generally sell off, October, November, going into the Thanksgiving, and then from Thanksgiving towards Christmas time, the Dow Jones historically has rallied. So that's what we can expect from today. Now, looking here at the GBP USD, same story, just a little bit sharper and a little bit more volatile than the Euro USD. You can see we're trading at 129.85 and in between these two moving averages. Okay, so like I said, I do expect if there isn't a pullback for us to actually push higher with a correctional move versus the dollar. Now, lastly, the Aussie dollar trading at 72.11-ish level, and that is the same story. Okay, really trading in tandem with both the Euro USD and the GBP versus the dollar. Now, if we jump into the commodities, we'll look at gold trading at 1202. Our next real support level, if we do break this 1200-ish even level, okay, is 1182. So be aware of that. If that does break down, that's our next support level, okay? 1240, as you can see, we've set up a big resistance level around there. Okay, so I don't expect this to rally until maybe January going into February. Okay, so I do believe that we'll be trading within a range for gold in the next couple of weeks until we see, until the end of the year. Now, jumping into oil, this is a really major retracement. We're looking at a weekly chart. We went from $74 a barrel down to $54 a barrel in just less than a month, less than 2 weeks even. Okay, so unbelievable retracement for oil, and this is putting some pressure on Russia. Obviously, I don't want to get into the geopolitical issues of the world because we have enough to discuss on our technicals here. Just be aware, if it does break this 54.60-ish level, our next support level is $50 flat. So that's another, just keep aware of it. And be aware that these retracements do hold. So if you do see, a turn of events here and a little bit of a bounce, you could expect it to jump to the 58-ish level. Now, jumping into the Dow Jones, this is very reminiscent, okay, if we look at a monthly chart and we'll look even at a weekly chart of what happened back in February of last year. Massive rally on the upside. We had a correctional move downwards. We bounced and then we sold off again. And this is exactly what happened. We made this double top at 27,000. We sold off quite sharply. We bounced to 26,100-ish level, and we're back down to 25,300-ish level. Okay, so looking at that right now, I do imagine that we will solidify here between 25,100-ish level and 25,500-ish level and trade in a range until Thanksgiving. I do expect there to be a rally from Thanksgiving to Christmas. If that does not frustrate, then I do expect the markets to sell off further in January. So just keeping an eye up for what's going to happen next. Now, looking lastly at Apple breaking down, okay, broke 200-ish level, didn't break above the 232-ish level, and then just, traded within a range and then below this 200 level. Okay, now we are in previous resistance level right here. Okay, as closely technical as we can get. Okay, because we made that double resistance level here at 191. So this may be a actual point to actually pick this up. I don't like buying bottoms, but looking at this right now, just getting in small and then building the position might be actually a decent trade. Now, if I look at Facebook and Amazon, they're not breaking out lower. Okay, they are on their lows, but they're not breaking out lower. Okay, 145 right now. Excuse me, 141 for Facebook right now, making that double bottom. So that might actually wait. Now look at Amazon. Amazon retraced, but didn't retrace all the way down to its bottoms. Okay, so just be aware of it. Now I'm not saying that when we do have this Thanksgiving to Christmas rally, that it's going to go all the way back to 27,000, but we may see a rally there. So just be aware of it. This is Fred Razak. I want to wish you guys a great trading day. Thank you.